Okay, so this guy comes in and he says he bit down on a piece of bread last night, and the little seed that was in there, he heard something, and it's not sensitive to hot or cold, but it hurts every time he bites. Well, we can see what's going on here. He's fractured his lingual cusp on tooth number 5. And at this point, he's not numbed up. We're just taking a look, and as you can see, that cusp fracture line is actually going subgingival. So we actually did get him numb. I'm sorry, at this point, yeah, he is numb. We decided let's kind of keep our options open. So we just simply put a little bit of composite in here just to hold it together for the short term, because we're going to take a preliminary impression. From that impression, we could keep our option open to do a crown if that's all he ends up needing. So I went ahead and cured that. Of course, this will not be the final fix. This is just something to get us a basic shape until we're ready to move forward. So we take our preliminary impression and then have that set aside. Now what you're going to see during the rest of this video is taking out the actual lingual cusp and trying to figure out how deep the actual fracture line goes. And in this case, it does actually go all the way to the crest of the bone. Now, it was a recent fracture and there was no decay in there. And so I figured let's go ahead and let's just bond over it for now. Just kind of cover up that exposed area of dentin and just see how he does, because a big mass of tooth structure is still there. I mean, I think, of course, we talked about you probably are going to be heading towards having this tooth extracted, and you're probably going to need, if you want to replace it, the best option would be a dental implant, or you could do a bridge. And we went over all the typical replacement options with him if it comes to that. We told him, well, we might need a root canal, and we could do a crown perhaps. But after getting this piece out and cleaning it up and getting a good look at it, so let's just bond over this area and kind of make this premolar tooth look more like more like a canine. And so as you watch the rest of this video, you'll see us just kind of go through these steps. He knows that this tooth has a very guarded prognosis, and we're going to just see how it plays out over time. But for right now, we're just going to go with this. And if it should become a problem, meaning it becomes sensitive, the gums become chronically inflamed, or he develops some sort of infection, well, then by all means, we'll go ahead and move forward with getting that tooth taken out. But I think just bonding it, I think is probably the most practical solution at this point. There'd be no reason to do a crown, because a crown would just be subtracting even more tooth mass, and it really wouldn't make the tooth any stronger. So anyways, that's just what we did with this case. Sometimes these cases come in, and you just have to do what's most practical. It may not be the most textbook perfect ideal. He may, again, like I said, wind up with an extraction eventually anyways, but we're going to go with this and just see how he does. So hope you enjoy it. Thanks.